please welcome to the stage your Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Kevin Reome.
Thank you, Packed House. How cool is that? Thanks for coming to the RACBARs, the Reome Awards of Chicago to benefit Alzheimer's research. You're going to hear that term a lot. Those on that, those are RACBARs over there. Colin, no, I'm not doing it. It's stupid.
Oh, come on.
Who are you wearing?
Susie!
That is a fantastic bit. I'm glad you did that. So, yes, thank you for coming to hopefully get entertained and also support a really cool cause. Josh, what are you doing?
Oh, shit. You know, I saw these people here. I didn't want to block their view crossing, so I figured I'd walk behind you and you guys can keep doing your thing here.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. That's my seat.
I'm a seat filler.
A what?
A seat filler?
Yeah, we have seat fillers now. In case somebody gets up, makes it look like a packed house, just like a worship.
If you like need to go to the bathroom, I think just raise your hand. I'll come. I'll drink your drink, flirt with your date. I'll wait till you get back. No, sorry.
Sorry. So thank you all for coming. This is a great deal. My family right here in the first row. These are the primo seats. And just because you're seated internally here doesn't mean you're off the hook. Things will happen to you. Hey, we're here to for a great cause, but also we're here to have fun. I'll talk more about the Alzheimer's Association and everything else later, but right now we're here to celebrate the best of Chicago. The best of Chicago is the best of all of us. Even when you're riding on a urine-smelling bus. To love this city, you take the good with the bad. Like Chicago Cubs losing a never-ending fad. But we love it.
We love it!
The lakefront and the streets, yes, we love it.
We love it!
The pig fat that we eat. The best of Chicago is the best of all of us.
Parked for less than 30 bucks. That's a plus.
Take a walk on Wacker.
And see Trump's obnoxious tower of glass.
Or a divvy bike to Wrigleyville and have a drunk bro kick your ass.
The blues and the bars are enough to keep you here. When your parents come, you'll totally be forced to go to Navy Pier. The RACBAR Dancers. right to our first category. Our category is Best Tour Guide in Chicago. Best Tour Guide in the city of Chicago. And the nominees are Rosie Goldstein. Miss Rosie Goldstein.
As your Chicago tour guide, we'll start at Nordstrom's. Then we'll slide down to Nordstrom's rack, where it's basically the same stuff, just half the price. And then we'll go over to Mark's Mara, where they have a clearance in fur coats.
Okay, you know what? That just sounds like shopping.
Maybe.
Our next nominee is Pete Fortunsky. Welcome, Pete.
Yeah, so, you know, Kevin, a lot of people don't even know about the historical significance of this theater, okay? I probably bet you didn't know that this used to be an alley, okay? And in this very alley is where General George MacArthur shot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to death in 1974. And then they built the theater.
Okay, thank you. That's and our final nominee for Best Tour Guide in Chicago, Peggy Vanderheiden. Please, Peggy. Yes.
Piper's Alley, the building we're in right now, was named after Henry Piper, who owned the very successful Piper's Bakery in 1860. After that, in 1962, the space was filled by that steak joint, which was said to be haunted by ghosts for years.
That is all. And the RACBAR goes to Peggy Vanderheiden. Now here to present is Little Miss RACBAR. She's Andy Dick's step-niece, so she's.
Thank you so much. You know, Old Town has such a rich history, and it just so happens that there are so many cute boutiques around here. I got a sweater just the other day that goes with everything. I will take you all there sometime.
Okay, that just sounds like shopping again. But thank you, Peggy. Thank you.
You know, Chicago's a lovely city, and something I love about it is the sights in it, the people, the sounds, myself. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to show you all the highlights from the pre-show awards, tonight, so we put together a little clip video for you to enjoy.
Hi, I'm Colin Kibler with the Reome Awards of Chicago to benefit Alzheimer's research, also known as the RACBARs. We're here showing you a little behind-the-scenes footage of the pre-awards, the ones that you might not get to see in depth during the ceremony tonight. So we're going to take you to the best places, the best people, the best of cities, Chicago, Illinois. And I'm going to give you an award for being the best taxi driver. It's a Kevin Reome of Chicago to benefit Alzheimer's research, so you win that. That's you, thank you, yeah, thank you. We're with Jeremy Nowak, who just won a RACBAR for Best Guy in a Red Box at 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Appreciate it. What movie did you do?
22 Jump Street.
Good, it was good.
It was alright, not as good as the first one, unfortunately.
Are you sad that the franchise is going out without you?
Unfortunately, it's going to have to go that way.
Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully next year we'll see you again.
Alright,
Thank you. This is the best hub in Chicago right here. Thank you. Here's your award. That's not you. Yeah, you have a great day. Here's your award for being the best bus driver. Good luck this year. Just wanted to give this to you guys for being the best 7-Eleven in Chicago. Congrats. I'll just give you this real quick.
It's alright, I think it's real quick.
It's alright. The smoking pose. You did it. For best excuse to talk to an extractive stranger. And there you go. Thank you. How does it feel to accept such a noble award?
I did not know it was best excuse to talk to an attractive stranger, so I'm surprised and flattered.
Oh, well, there we go. You have a great and lovely day. Thank you. Best of luck next year. You just thank you. All right. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, thank you.
What do I owe you, sir?
Okay, no problem.
No, you sure? You sure? Yeah. All right. Hey, you have a great one. Take care. That's why you're the best. Free cab ride from the best taxi driver in Chicago, Idris.
but I would be remiss if I didn't thank my rock, my Gibraltar, my cameraman, the mystical and lovely Patrick Flanagan. A round of applause for him, please. And if you can help me welcome to the stage your next presenter, Mr. Kevin Hill. Mystical.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here today to present this next award for the best, and I mean the best forever, friend in a supporting role through that nightmare breakup with Todd. The nominees are Josh, for 2 a.m. drunk call. Josh!
Hey, I'm right here, man. I'm listening to you. I support you. That guy was a dirty bag, and he never understood you.
He didn't.
Never.
He didn't.
He didn't.
And Angela, for Tissue Box Saturday afternoon. Where's
Kevin, I'm always here for you, and it's not because I don't have anything else to do. It's because I'm your #1 friend.
And Ashley for a text. Where's Ashley? Did she show up?
Lady in a red dress, pile of poop, gun, kissy face, fire, gun. Ridiculous.
It's over. It's over.
Come on, that meant something. That took me at least 10 seconds.
Let's see if you won.
You probably did.
And the winner is, the RACBAR goes to Angela for Tissue Box Saturday afternoon. Angela, what's the Angela? Oh, get it.
Don't just ignore her. I'm your #1 friend. I am your number. I'm always here for you.
Over to
Don't even look.
Don't
at
even
me.
look.
Don't
Don't, I don't want to.
This message is brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association of Illinois. There are many ways you can help fight this disease. Volunteering is a great way to give your time and support. Whether it's at a fundraising event like the Rita Hayworth Gala this May at the Chicago Hilton, or any number of walks to end Alzheimer's. As a volunteer, there are so many opportunities for you to make a difference. Go to the volunteer section of the Alzheimer's Association of Illinois website to fill out your very own volunteer profile and discover where you can pitch in. Go to alz.org/Illinois to find out more.
Yes, that is true. Yes. alz.org. Oh wait, what was that website again?
That's alz.org/Illinois.
Gosh, that voice sounds familiar. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Could you identify yourself, voice?
This is Lisa Fielding from WBBM News Radio 780 AM and 105.9 FM.
I listen to you. Come on out here, Lisa Fielding. Helping me in the next award. This is Lisa Fielding. She's the voice you hear all the time. Traffic on the 8s. All right. So now we have the categories: best things said in a Chicago accent.
I'm good at the Chicago accent.
I know. You're gonna read the winner. Our first nominee is
Toyota.
right. Toyota.
The next nominee is Asphalt.
Asshole.
There it is. And our next nominee is a video entry. And first we have Toyota. And there's Asphalt itself.
There's a picture of Dicka right there in the program there.
And the RACBAR goes to
What else? There's a picture of Dick guy in that program there.
Mr. George Wendt.
I am overwhelmed. On behalf of Todd O'Connor, Carl Walerski, and Pat Arnold, and my brother Bill or Bob, I can never remember which, I would like to say thank you for this wonderful RACBAR Award.
Thank you to George Wendt for that video, and thank you to Ms. Lisa Fielding. We are on to our next category, which is best stand-up comic I could get on short notice. Our nominees are Jack Cheese.
Hey! I mean, the multi-talented Jack Cheese, as my mom calls me, Colby Jack, right? Guys, it's okay. It's going to be a good evening. I know what you're thinking. It will get cheddar. It'll get cheddar. So the other day I worked up the courage to talk to a pretty lady, and I said, "Excuse me, I'm going to go to Limburger here." And I said, "Hey, don't worry, I'm not a Munster. Do you really want to end up all provolone?" And then she left. And I said, "Baby, you were kind of me all wrong."
There we go. You never thought of a cheese prop comic. And our next nominee is Miss Pat Gettelfinger. There she is. Hey, Pat.
Okay, guys. So this one time, I'm with my dad, right? And he gets asked to back up a bus, okay? He's giving these directions. You should have seen it. Wait for it. Wait for it. You had to be there, okay? So the bus driver calls out to him. She calls out to him, okay? And he's like, where's this person? And then the bus driver.
Thank you, Pat. That was horrible. You had to be there so bad. So our final nominee is Mr. Nick John from the Second City Training Center. And the RACBAR goes to Nick John.
How you guys all doing? This is a great event, eh? For Alzheimer's and that. A little bit about myself. I'm a German Catholic of Jewish descent, which makes me a self-oppressor. My parents were so German, in fact, that they went and saw Schindler's List, came back, denied they ever saw it. So that's how German they were. You think about it, it's a pretty gruesome ethnicity to grow up in, right? My mom, in her infinite wisdom, decided to dress me up in a pair of lederhosen to go to school. She might as well have painted like a big giant swastika on my face, right? So I was totally ostracized for that. Playing at recess, we'd play war. One group of kids were the British, one group of kids would be the Americans. I was the Nazi. We'd play cowboys and Indians. There'd be cowboys and Indians. I was the Nazi. And it did help that I sucked at gym. I was always picked last for any team. Baseball, there was an infield, an outfield. I was the Nazi. As you can tell, I'm very fashionable. I kind of look like sort of like a casual day, sort of in Goodwill. And I'm the kind of guy who will wear something until it basically turns into dust. I like something, I'll wear it, right? And my wife always gets me. I have this winter coat, right? And I wore it, and it got so dirty. It was so dirty. It was dirty in the biblical sense. Not that I did anything naughty in it, but rather it was like I had wandered out in the desert for 40 or 50 years. It was all frayed and oil stained, but it was comfortable. It was my coat, right? So she says to me, you're not going out in that. And of course, I'm like a contrarian. I'm like, of course I'm going out in that. Why not? She says, because you look like a hobo. I'm like, what do you mean? If I were a hobo, I'd have a haversack, one of those trundle packs. I'd have a 5-cent cigar, and my thumb, or actually my big toe, would be sticking out of my shoe and doing this kind of thing, right? Independently commenting on things. And plus I'd be going to work on top of the L. So I got angry. I stormed out of the house, right? And I'm all when I'm angry, I'm like a mutterer, so I'm just walking up and down Michigan Avenue, just like a hobo. Hobo. When you think this is a new Roosevelt New Deal, hobo. And I'm walking down, it's raining, I'm all drenched, and these two old ladies come by and they say, we have an extra slice of pizza, would you like it? I laughed so hard I sat on the curb. for about 20 minutes, I made $50. So that's sort of what happened. I also had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. Bonaparte, I'm actually old enough now that I can legitimately open up a window and yell out to the kids, "Hey, you kids, get off my property!" Except I don't own any property. And I find myself, I'm saying things like, "I remember when," right? Like, I remember when a coffee transaction took 15 seconds, right? "I would like a coffee, please." "Here you go." Done, right? Now you need like lawyers, a contract, and that's just to get like the macchiato portion just right, you know? I also remember when there was just like 2 types of beer, right? There was like beer and imported beer for you fancy types, right? Now there's craft beer. You know what craft beer is, folks? It's beer. Right? I'm not going to be drinking it and going, this tastes a little bit like macrame with side notes of photoshopping. Anyways, that's my set. Thank you very much, guys.
Good job. Now we're going to play a little game for you. We have actually a RACBAR winning actor who is Josh. Where is he? Let him out. There he is. So now Josh is going to leave the theater, and we are going to give him who he is.
Follow her.
Follow her. She's your handler.
I'm locking you out.
All right, so here's how this goes. When he's out of earshot, we're going to give him what celebrity he is and an occupation for the role that he had played in this RACBAR winning film. And he'll come up here and conduct a press conference. We have members of the press corps blocking the people in the back wall, but find your spot. So they will ask questions of Josh, and Josh will answer as if he's that person. But he doesn't know he's that person. When he gets close, he'll take a couple stabs at it. When he gets close, give him little golf claps if he's getting anywhere near. Cool? Here we go. Can I get a suggestion of a celebrity that Josh is?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Got it. Jim Carrey. Girls, you don't raise your hand in the You just shout stuff out. I know, they're learning. This is improv theater training. Got it. All right. So now, so I've already forgotten who. Jim Carrey. And give me an occupation, please.
Bus driver.
Bus driver. So he is Jim Carrey, bus driver. We're going to bring him back in. He's going to conduct a press conference. Let's bring Josh back in.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just thank you all for this award. It means so much that you people love me. So much. But enough about your appreciation of me. I understand the press has some questions. Yes, sir.
Bill Swear here from Craigslist Rants and Raves. Did you find yourself during the production masking any of your emotions?
I did, because I am an emotional guy, and sometimes you got to bring that in. That's what I learned at Juilliard. Yes.
Sarah Kathleen from USA Today. I was just wondering if you felt like you were a liar because you were playing somebody else and it just wasn't, who you are.
That's true, but the thing of it is that I needed this film to revive my career, especially. Yes, sir. Yes.
Steve Jacobs from Cooking Light magazine.
Yes.
A number of people said that you were very difficult to work with, okay?
Was it Jeff Daniels? He's an asshole. Excuse me, there's kids. Yes.
Gabby Westfield from Fox News.
Yes.
What happens when your TV breaks? How do you fix it?
Well, I call a repairman, Well, actually, I don't, because Jim Carrey doesn't call his own repairman. Yes, young lady.
Judy Dane from Horses.
Who?
Horses. Wondering, did it ever get kind of old, just going round and round and round and round and round?
Riddle me this: does it ever not be fun to be on a merry-go-round?
I love horses.
Or yes.
Okay, Steve Jacobs again. Yes, cooking light. Was your performance, do you feel it was a token performance? Do you feel that you were really showing your true abilities in the performance?
I do. You know, I wasn't like a carny or anything like that. Yes, sir.
Yes, Ted Gergen, Daily Dill.
I love it. I read
When the director requested you to stop being your character, was it easy for you to turn Jim back on?
Oh, it was easy, you know. You just flip that switch and you're back. Yes, ma'am, in the hat.
Sharon wears a hat from OK Cupid. I was wondering, do you ever just get driven mad by all the craziness that you have to deal with every single day?
Oh, it's a circus, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
and from horses.
Horses, yes.
Did you watch Sandra Bullock's performance in some of her past movies for a little bit of inspiration for your role, perhaps with Keanu Reeves?
I did. You know, like.
Jim?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
Cat fancy?
Yes.
I was wondering what's your favorite colors, like orange or red? Is it in the warm family?
Oh, it's definitely.
My favorite's yellow.
Oh, is it? Nice. Okay. Yes. Young.
Bill Squares here again from Craigslist. Did you find that this process was very stop and go?
It was. You know, you spend a lot of time in a vehicle during some of that time. And it is a lot of stop and go, talk and go. Yes,
Daddy
ma'am.
was filming on Fox News. Do you ever get the song "Doors Closing" stuck in your head on Wednesday?
I do, because, you know, you've got to conduct yourself in the right way. Yes, sir.
Was the route that you took a hybrid route?
It was, you know, it was sometimes, you know, it depends on how good the bus was that day.
Gergen.
Yes.
There we go. Was it fair that you had to share the spotlight with Daniels again?
Daniels, he has a career because of me. He couldn't play a bus driver if his life got penny.
I'd like to bring out your next presenters, Mr. Kevin Hill and former award-winning actress, Miss Angelina Zoe.
Good evening. As a female actress approaching 50, you know, I am aware that the majority of this audience and likely TV viewers at home are judging me. Has she had plastic surgery? Has she gained weight? And you know what? That is not fair, okay? Because I would never do something as unnatural as plastic surgery. You know, what I've done is gone the natural route, and I've had the fat cells sucked from my glutes and injected into the lightly wrinkled portions of my face. And I regret nothing.
They can do that? You can take part of your ass in your face?
Yes. Kevin, is there something wrong with them?
No. Who do you go to? I could use, like, that's awesome. That's totally cool. Like, natural and everything.
Yeah, after the show.
After the show, yeah, let's go.
Okay, our next award is the Kim Kardashian Award for doing absolutely nothing. Our first nominee
Is Patrick.
Skinny arm.
So for those of you that don't know, Patrick is just posing his arm to make it look skinny for a photo.
It is skinny.
Our next nominee.
Jillian.
I can put all of my hair in front of my head.
Those are your shoulders. Put it in front of your shoulders.
Oops. My bad.
And our final nominee is Ashley. Yeah, for those of you that can't see, she is simply drooling water out of her mouth.
And the RACBAR goes to...
Come on. Ashley for drooling!
tonight we have a RACBAR winning movie with us that has yet to be titled. Can I please get a suggestion of this film? Title of this film.
The Hunger Games.
And then make up something fake about it.
Mac and cheese.
The Hunger Games Mac and Cheese. Believe it or not, we have the RACBAR winning actors from Hunger Games Mac and Cheese here with us tonight. And here they are. There they are. And now we'll see a clip from Hunger Games Mac and Cheese.
That squirrel? Oh, okay, sure. I'm just gonna say that squirrel you shot is gonna be great for dinner tonight. Thank you.
It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. So great.
It wasn't too flat either.
No, you just run over the tail.
And now, Kathleen's RACBAR winning moment.
You know, my dad used to go hunting for squirrel in his Jeep. Only he would run over the whole squirrel. Leave barely any meat for the rest of us. You know what it's like eating flat squirrel, John? It's not as good as eating plump dead squirrel, I'll tell you that. But we made it work, because, you know, we were family. Gosh darn it, we loved each other.
Yeah, that's why I don't like flat squirrel.
Yeah, it's not good.
This chocolate milk is delicious, though.
I shook it myself.
You shook it yourself.
Shook it?
That's what I love about you. Still shaking my chocolate milk for me.
And now, Patrick's RACBAR winning moment.
You'd think, after 30 years of marriage, you shaking my chocolate milk would have stopped a long time ago. But no, every night you seem to find a way to shake my chocolate milk. And that's why I love you. What can I shake for you?
First of all, the pork chops, put them in a shake and bake mix.
Oh, you got it, honey.
Pappy's home.
Oh,
Good to see you. I got them flatbread squirrels you love so much, honey.
I love them so.
The flatbread squirrels, it was her favorite. She ate it every morning.
Always my favorite.
Me, her mother, flatbread squirrels for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's crazy almost. They could just mix it up, you know? Put something else in there.
You put ketchup on it.
And now, Josh's RACBAR winning moment.
Because ketchup is all we had! We didn't have all this technology you had. We would shake our regular milk. And I see my daughter shaking your chocolate milk every day. And I think I couldn't do that for her mother. Her mother died. Never, ever having chocolate milk. And you guys, you youngsters don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate what you have. There was no syrup for us. One time I mixed ketchup, and you know what that tasted like? Garbage. Red, milky garbage.
We might have to order out tonight.
And scene!
Good evening. Our next RACBAR category is for Best Golden Globes Host. For 2014, the nominees are Tina Fey.
Hello, this is Tina Fey. I'm at the premiere of Into the Woods. But I'm honored to be nominated for this Reome Award and to have this terrible top light on my face. I can't wait to find out if I won.
Our second nominee for 2014 is Amy Poehler.
Hello everyone, this is Amy Poehler from the set of Parks and Recreation, and I'm sitting here in my fancy trailer. And I just wanted to say I'm so honored to be nominated for a Reome Award. You know, the Reomes are the kind of awards that no one knows about and no one respects.
winner for Best Golden Globes host goes to Ricky Gervais.
Ricky? It's Ricky. Alright. It's Ricky. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this movie anyway. And I'm gonna enjoy having a very old face with a long top leg.
Oh, congratulations, Ricky. You know, Ricky couldn't be here to accept his award, so he asked me to accept it instead on his behalf.
Have a great evening.
Right, okay. Thank you. What does it mean to win a RACBAR? Well, it means you're losing space on a shelf in your house. It does, because I would rather not have it. I would just give it back. Can I donate it? Can I donate it to a worthy cause? Oh, but those poor women, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, who lost to a Brit. I'm sorry, ladies.
Thank you to Tina Fey and Amy Poehler for the videos, and of course, Ricky Gervais. That was him. Absolutely him. We actually are going to go to our correspondent in the audience for our tiny child and diaper report.
Yes, Kevin, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Jeff, go right ahead.
We were
What's
told
the
that
latest?
there would be a number of little ones joining us for the show this evening, and I am in the nursery section right now. Kevin, I can reassure you that from all indications, there are no poopy dites in the group here that need taking care of. These kids all just seem to be cute little toddlers.
Yeah, they do. They're wee little toddlers.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try and talk to one for a second.
Sure.
Okay?
Let's see what we can get.
You are so cute. You are so cute. Can you say your own name yet?
Jeff, could you find out which wiggle she likes best?
Who's your favorite wiggle? You know what? Apparently she doesn't speak at all.
No.
So maybe her parents can kind of get on the ball with that. Oh, who's a big boy? Who's a big boy?
Thank you, Jeff, for the tiny child and diaper award.
Kevin, one last thing. Have you ever smelled a baby's head? Of course. It smells like lavender and hope. Thank you, Kevin. We'll stay here and keep an eye on it.
Now, if I could just, can I get a suggestion of anything at all? How about just some noun? Maybe it starts with a T. I don't know. Think tennis. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Tennis. Tennis is our suggestion. Tennis. What's going on, Ashley? What are you doing?
Hey, just hanging out, watching you do your thing.
How is the control room?
So good.
Yeah? Everything is...
Oh my God.
Everything's
It
great
is
in
so
control.
good.
All right, well,
yeah,
cool.
you should not go back there.
Oh, no, I was just going backstage.
Okay, you can go backstage, but you can't go in the control room.
No, I'm just going to go backstage.
Go backstage. You can't go in the control room now. Please don't go in the control room.
your wrist. You too, though.
I do. They call me Serena.
Ah, me too.
They don't call you Venus?
No.
It's both Serena. That makes sense.
Okay.
Come on! We take on a shot!
Our next award celebrates Second City alum Brian Stack, who since 1997 has been delighting us with characters on the Conan O'Brien show. The nominees for Best Brian Stack character are The Interrupter, Artie Kendall the Ghost Crooner, Frankenstein, and of course, Wiki Bear. Now, Wiki Bear is an adorable animatronic bear who just gives out entirely unprompted, horrific Wikipedia facts. And the RACBAR goes to, oh my, I can't believe it. I love my life, Wiki Bear.
Hi everybody, I'm very grateful to be honored by Kevin's award show there in my hometown of Chicago. By the way, kids, did you know that Chicago was also briefly the home of notorious serial killer H.H. Holmes, who in 1893 opened a hotel known as the Murder Castle and killed at least 27 people? I'm Wiki Bear! Sorry about that, folks. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, everybody.
And now, even more former than previously, Miss Angelina Jolie.
Yes, I get it. I'm being good. Okay, what we need to do now is we need to take some time to remember those that worked so hard this past year producing the Reome Awards, who gave everything and are no longer with us, so please enjoy.
Not to worry, Susie. The Old Town Poorhouse has a great menu. American classics done with brilliant twists, including your pickle chips, and so much more.
Perfect. I'll see you there after the show. 1419 North Wall Street.
It's available for private parties, too. Check out oldtownpoorhouse.com.
The poorhouse is very helpful in us getting beers. No, we actually used their basement for rehearsal space, so we want to plug them. What I want want to do now is introduce our musical guest. It was everything else in this show is fake. This one's real. He actually plays guitar, and he's awesome. He's Tony Green, and he is also available to compose things for you. Maybe you're a big-time movie producer, or you have a commercial, or some kind of TV thing, or soundtrack. He's a composer. Greenhousesound.com is how you find Mr. Tony Green. Mr. Tony Green to the stage.
You know, when your guitarist asks for a chair and brings out a footstool, you know it's going to be a rocking show. You don't see Slash doing that anymore. All right. So it's the one part of the show where it's okay not to laugh. I'm playing old Allman Brothers tune for you called Little Martha.
To make sure the button doesn't come off in the baby's mouth.
I mean, what is more important than that, huh?
Safety.
What do you buy them for?
Well, we stuff them.
We stuff them so good.
And we put a little heart in there.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
We're the lonely people.
We were the ones who needed this.
You guys understand the science of growing hydroponic cotton? You know, it's child safety, okay? Let's think about that. We're manufacturing teddy bears.
People die.
And now we're to that part of our show where it's our last award, our very last award of the RACBARs. This award goes to Best Chicago Murray. And the nominees are Bill Murray, Brian Doyle Murray, Joel Murray, he was on Mad Men. And Troy Murray, the Blackhawks announcer. And the RACBAR goes to Mr. Troy Murray, the Blackhawks announcer.
I'm so happy to accept this award. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I think that I am the best Murray in Chicago, and this just proves it. Bill, Joel, I'm very, very sorry. If you got a problem, I play hockey. Come on over and we'll drop the mitts.
As always with any of these best Murray competitions, it's an honor to even be nominated. It's too bad it wasn't last year where I might have had a fighting chance with my role in Bob Goldthwait's film God Bless America, or my role as Freddie Rumsen on Mad Men. But you can never count out Brian Doyle Murray, always solid with his work in television and film and voiceover, and his role as Hank on Sullivan's. But the smart money's probably going on Bill Murray this year. He was just nominated for 2 Golden Globes for his role in St. Vincent and his supporting role in All of Kibler. But to even be grouped with, let alone lose, to Troy Murray, a Canadian. I know he's the Hawks announcer. He did play for the Blackhawks for a while, but if you look back on his career, he played for anybody. He was about as selective as a Palos Heights girl on Rush Street on Saturday night. So yeah, Troy, you want to drop the mitts on the ice? Maybe while we're down there, we'll look for your hair. I think that's the best Murray award I could win. Best hair. Of course, you guys would probably give it to Anne Murray. Go Hawks, Bulls, Cubs, and next year's Bears.
That's it. Those are the Reome Awards. Thank you all for coming out. I want to thank the Alzheimer's Association of Illinois. Erin Doherty she wasn't able to make it tonight, but she's been very helpful in setting up a site where we can make our donations. I also want to thank the Poorhouse. I want to thank Jay McIntosh. And then nothing happened. Is that set up? Right. Wait, what is that? What is some Monopoly money? Good Lord.